Hi everyone. It's been a while. I don't think I posted in like a week or so. I don't really remember. It's been a long time. But that's okay because I've been busy and that's fun. That's why I'm here. But I'm tired. It's my last week. So today's Sunday. Uh it's currently 11:12 at night. I could have filmed this earlier, but I was sleeping. I was told to keep this relatively short because of people's attention spans. I again have no end goal for this video. I'm just kind of talking, just kind of spilling what's out there. Love the UNCW merch, gotta love it. Let's see where to start. See, I don't remember where I leave off last time, so I'm just gonna pick back up where my mind picks up on. Let's see. Dang, what do I talk about? What do I love? What have I enjoyed? Let's see. Lots and lots of lab time. I was told I should put like visuals up. Um, I don't have the time nor the capabilities to do that at this moment. Maybe once I get home and I can like lock in and like really focus on how to edit videos, I'll do that. Not right now. No, not right now when I have a lot of things to do. Anyways, favorite things. Well, yesterday it was Saturday, and on weekends we like have more fun things to do. Depending on your definition of fun, sometimes. Last Sunday when it got back here for my home weekend, we were told we were doing mini golf, and it turns out they gave us a bunch of cardboard, duct tape, paper, like markers and stuff, and they said, "Oh, you all have to go make your own mini golf course out of cardboard, and then we're gonna give you these little spherical ball things that are robots that you code on a laptop, or not a laptop, but a tablet, and you make it like you code it so that it goes and like does the whole." We were told we're doing mini golf, so like a lot of like our fun activities have like scientific or educational things attached to it, um, which is fine. I mean, I understand. Like I'm here at a nerd camp, but it's nice to have a break from using my brain all the time because I do use it a lot while I'm here. So I guess that's a good thing. But it's been crazy. Yesterday we went on a ropes course. I'm deathly afraid of heights, and this course was high, but the beginning of it was a lot of like problem solving, team bonding, like games, which was fine. It was nice because yeah, it was hot outside, but we were like in the woods, like the trees were like covering and stuff. So that was good, and the ropes course itself was horrifying, but I didn't do that. I mean, it was fine. It was pretty short actually, but I enjoyed it. It was fun, and I had Chick-fil-A for the first time yesterday in like 3 weeks, which I don't think I'd ever like had fathomed me wanting Chick-fil-A or something like that so bad. But literally, we eat so early in the morning. Like they wake us up around like 7 o'clock every day, and we're normally at breakfast by 7:30, and we leave breakfast at 8:30. We don't need to eat breakfast for that long. Like just cut it back a little bit. But we don't. We have to do it because other camps are here and whatever. And then we eat lunch. We're supposed to eat lunch like 12 to 1. But the biotech group we like are in the lab all morning, or like we're doing a lot of stuff in the morning, and so we normally don't get to lunch until everyone else is leaving. So we get there at like 12:45, 12:50 every day. It's fine, it's okay. Lots of lab time, lots of things to do. I've said this multiple times. We have like 3 projects at the same time. I'm done with my lab projects, which was plasmid production. I guess that's what it's called. I can go into the nitty-gritty of all that jazz later when I can like have graphs and physical representations, because if I just start yapping about it, I'm gonna lose people real fast. So that's okay. The longest I'd spent in the lab in one day was a few days ago. Oh man, it was either like Wednesday or Thursday. I don't remember. I think it was Thursday. And we went, so we had a lot of bacteria with the DNA that we wanted in it. We just had to take that bunch of bacteria and purify it to get the little bit of DNA that we needed, which is less than that, but you get the point. Go from this big bacteria, get all the bacteria away, get the DNA, the stuff inside of the bacteria, and that's what we wanted. That's what we need. Called plasmids. Plasmids are just DNA shaped in a circle. There's a purification kit, like a box, and it comes with like a bunch of different like liquids in it that you need for like all the different steps of purification. Normally this would take 2 hours, including all the wait time, but this kit was a different brand than the ones we were using. And so it was like, hi.
Are you sure?
I'm done already.
You need Miriam still?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know where they are.
I just got back. They don't care. But
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. What was I saying? Purification kit. So it was like a new brand, I guess you could say. And the person helping me, my one of like the teacher people there, he had never used this one before, so we had to like read up on the protocol and all that jazz. So given that we had never used it before, we could say, okay, we'll give ourselves like 3 hours. That's like a morning, right? So we go into the lab at about 9 o'clock. And we get there, and one of the first steps is like this one liquid has to be put into another liquid to be prepared to put into the bacteria. The thing is, the kit had been used before, so we had to make sure that the liquid had already been put in. If it hadn't, we needed to put it in. If it had been, if we were to add more, then our DNA could have been destroyed. So we had to wait a long time in order to figure out if that was the case or not, and what we should do to move on, because the person that I used it before was out of the lab and busy and stuff like that. So we didn't start until about 9:50, the first step. Now the first step took a long time. Basically what I have to say is we didn't get to lunch until 1. We were back in the lab around 2. And then we're supposed to go to dinner at 5:10. We're supposed to be, actually I take that back. We're supposed to be out of the lab at 4 o'clock, which is already 30 minutes later than all the other groups. But we meet back at our dorm to leave to dinner at 5:10. So we didn't leave the lab. We weren't going to be able to leave the lab until like 4:50. So to walk all the way back to our dorm, just turn around and walk all the way back to the cafeteria. Mind you, the cafeteria is right across the street from the lab. So we're like, you know what, we're just gonna stay, and it'll be fine. So what we said was gonna take 3 hours max took 9, 10, 8 hours. 3 hours, 8 hours. Um, well, after 8 hours, we finally had our DNA. But we wanted to know like the concentration of DNA that we had. So during this 450 to 510 time period, I did this thing called a nano drop. I'll show pictures later. Basically, you just put a very small dot of your DNA onto this machine, and the machine reads it and tells you the concentration of DNA. We had a lot, and it was great, but that took like another 30 minutes because a lot of things happened. So we were still late to dinner. So that was a rough day, but that was like the last day of my lab work because after I produced all the DNA, I don't need it anymore. I'm not. My group is done with our part. So now our DNA is being used in a different group with mammalian cells, and that's a whole other conversation. Other projects. So our main project, I'm studying Huntington's disease. It's been a journey. It's been difficult. It's not difficult in the sense that like the research is hard. It's difficult in the sense that man, I don't even know like how to describe it. We've been presenting about Huntington's disease for 3 weeks now, like almost every day. And that's great practice because on Saturday we give a speech in front of everyone in an auditorium, blah blah blah. That's great. I'm gonna be prepared. I'm gonna know what I'm saying, all that stuff. I am so sick and tired of talking about this disease. And I don't know how to really say it. I've just been surrounded by it for a long time, for long periods of time during the day, for multiple times. See my English. I'm just going to skip over whatever that thought was. That's the last week. This is the home stretch. And literally our solution, we've been like preaching our solution to everyone for 3 weeks, and in our heads the solution was going to work. The only thing is we hadn't started like the actual computer data, everything we needed to like prove that this was going to work until late last week. And so we get to today, right? Sunday, and it's the weekend. I have a lot of time this morning. First day that I had literally nothing to do this morning. It was absolutely amazing. I loved it. Loved every second of it. I did have a Zoom meeting with my professor to talk about the computational part of all of this stuff. Computational being computer. And basically we concluded that our original plan is not very efficient nor effective as we want it to be, so we have to change it. But the one thing that we were like our mode of getting our solution into our brain to help treat the disease, there's a more effective way because the other one works better with something else. That point made no sense. I deeply apologize. It is 11:25 at night, and I still have to do a lot of things on my computer. Lots and lots and stuff. When I get back, wow, I actually cannot believe that. Wait, pause on that thought, go back. Computational. Changing our entire solution. Dang, like, we have a week left. This is when we're putting the finishing touches on this thing. Like we're presenting every day, and like we know what we're doing, and we're putting the final touches on everything. We completely changed the entire, like, everything today. And wow, it's been something. But I know that my professors and all my teachers and all that stuff, they're all gonna help me. And all my friends, like in my class, like they know we're kind of all doing the same thing, in a sense. In a sense. So I can get like a lot of help from people and really understand what I'm doing. So that's really helpful. So I know I'm not in it alone. It just sucks because this thing that I've been thinking of for 3 weeks is now changing at the very last second. But it's fine. We're gonna lock in and we're gonna do great. I'm so excited and it's gonna be amazing. Fast forward. I don't want this to be another 25-minute video, so I'm going to speed this up. Um, Sorry for all the verbal clutter. I just kind of pushed record. Anyways, wow, I can't believe it's been 3 weeks. I feel like I've been here for a year. It's literally felt like a lifetime. I don't remember a lot of life outside of this place. Because it's just consumed my every thought. Duh, because I've been here. But I've just been so busy. Yeah, sorry for all the verbal clutter. Oh my gosh. I've said so many times. But the thought of going back home and not having to come back is mind blowing to me. Also, the thought that, like, I might never see some of these people again, or, like, at least for a very, very, very long time. I can't really, like, wrap my head around it, because what do you mean I'm not gonna wake up at 6:30 in the morning and see y'all's faces, you know? It's kind of one of those things. But, like, I spend all of my time with all these people, or, you know, a good bit of them. So, like, going from seeing them all the time to, like, literally not at all, because we live on opposite sides of the state, is insane. And, like, yeah, there's, like, texting and calling and stuff, but, like, seeing each other in person is entirely different. But I'm gonna miss these people a lot. It's been really fun. It's been stressful, but we've all, like, my biotech class, like, yeah, it's really difficult. I'm not gonna lie. But we're all in the same boat, and we're all figuring it out together, and we're all making memories together, and that's all that I can really ask for. It's not a grade, like, this doesn't affect anything. This is just a big speech at the end, and I'm learning about science things. I have to, like, remember that, you know, it's not, yeah, there's an award at the end, but it's not a competition, you know? I just hope my mindset will be good this week with all these finishing touches and practicing and everything to come. So, but as soon as I get back, I'm staying the night Saturday, coming back Sunday. I'm home Monday, and then Tuesday through Thursday, I'm going to Raleigh for a volleyball camp. Yes, I have been touching the ball. Yes, I have been, I walk minimum 10 miles a day. And that's me, and I don't have to walk that much. Other classes, whew, their, like, classrooms are miles away. Not miles, like a mile away. Mine's right across the street, so I'm chill. And I still walk a lot. I walk a lot, like, back and forth from, like, lab and all that stuff. So, yeah, I guess it's a lot. I don't know. I can't really think of anything else right now. I know I'm supposed to be updating you on my research, but I feel like if I start talking about that, it's gonna be like another 20 minutes. And trying to explain everything I'm trying to do would be difficult, partially because it is 11:31 at night. And I feel like it'd be easier for me to do it after I'm done. Does that make sense? My mom's gonna get mad at me. Because she's like, you need to do an update on your research. Yeah, you see, my update is that everything just changed on me. It's okay. I also have to write my research paper. Luckily, my group, like, our entire paper is written together. We just have to write our abstracts, which are like our, like, the introduction. Those just have to be individual, which is like 16 lines. So it's like easy. I'm gonna write it in like 10 minutes right now. Lots to think about, lots to do. And I'm excited. I'm happy. On Monday, I'm probably gonna go, like, into a coffee shop and just read and listen to music because I've been so deprived of music. Oh my goodness. My soul, like, hurts. And I need to, like, just read because I haven't read in literally weeks and my soul just hurts. And I also need to do my summer reading. Haven't even started that yet. It's okay. I told myself I was gonna do it here. I have no time. Fun. So I'm definitely gonna do a lot of videos on Monday. Edit them. I'll talk about, like, my Huntington's research, my computational stuff, everything I learned with that as simply as I can. I will do my best. And then my lab stuff. What I did, the steps I did, pictures, graphs, the whole nine. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I will get more in detail later. And then I'll also do, like, I'll probably do another video, like, my favorite memories. The other things we did outside of, like, the educational stuff, because I've done a lot of things. They keep us busy. And you're like, well, if you're not in class all day, what else are you doing? I'll talk about that. And my stomach hurts. I opened this double shot energy Starbucks drink. I was actually drinking one of these earlier in another video. That's kind of crazy. I opened it at like 9 o'clock. And my stomach hurts because I was absolutely locked in because I was trying to figure out all this computational stuff. Also, what I did today, really fast. So, there's this thing called a scaffold. Actually, I don't know if I can go into this right now. I'll go into it later. I'll save it for later. Because I don't know if I can re-explain this again in a much simpler terms. I made essential oils. I named it Sea Spring. People think it's so funny that, like, the nickname Sea Spring, but, like, people call me Sea Spring all the time. I didn't come up with it. One of my teachers came up with it. I put vanilla and peppermint in here. I like it. It's not too strong. Okay. Oh, I also made these bracelets. So I made this. It's like blue, this green, white, and silver. And then this one is just like a bunch of different colors. Pink, yellow, blue, and white. So they're cool. I like them a lot. Have to have my summer Fridays with me. I can't think of anything else, and I don't want this video to be too long. Love you guys. You guys are so amazing. Yes, hearts all the way around. I'm gonna talk to you guys soon. I promise. If I post again this week, it'd probably be like a short, not in like this long form. It'll be like a short. I don't know. Also, Instagram, go follow Ladies in Biotech. Just look up Ladies in Biotech on Instagram and it'll come up. It'll be a picture of an Asian girl. Her name is Gloria. Love you, Gloria. Shout out, Gloria. We post on our story every now and then. It's pretty funny. Just little updates, I guess. Love you guys. Talk to you all soon. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I'm surviving. I'm doing great. It's really hot here, but I know it's been like raining a lot at home. So, bye. Love you all. Mama. Thank you for checking in on me, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.